Even though car prices are still pretty high, there are still some genuinely great new cars you can buy for under $30,000. And I'm not talking about stripped down penalty boxes either. These are solid, well-equipped vehicles that won't make you feel like you compromised. So let's get into it. Number 10, 2026 Toyota Camry, price $29,000. Starting right at the edge of our budget is the all-new Camry. And here's the thing, Toyota made every single one a hybrid. No gas-only option, just hybrid. And honestly, that's not a bad move. The base LE with front-wheel drive makes 225 horsepower from that 2.5-liter four-cylinder and electric motor combo hitting 50 miles per gallon combined. 50. That's Prius territory in a proper midsize sedan. You get standard Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, an 8-inch touchscreen with wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, and build quality that'll last until the heat death of the universe. Rear legroom is decent, though not class-leading anymore. The interior materials are fine. Nothing fancy, but everything feels solid. Want all-wheel drive? That bumps you to 232 horses and costs an extra $1,500. Honestly, unless you live somewhere with brutal winters, skip it. The efficiency drop isn't worth it. The Camry won't wow you with driving dynamics, but that's never been its job. It's about being reliable, efficient, and painfully sensible. Mission accomplished. Number 9, 2026 Hyundai Sonata, price $28,550. Right below the Camry sits the Sonata, and if you want more car for less money, pay attention. The base SE gets you a 2.5-liter 4 with 191 horsepower, but here's where it gets interesting. Hyundai offers 3 powertrains. Hybrid, check. Turbocharged N-Line with 290 horses, also check. Standard equipment is generous. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, all standard. The 12.3-inch touchscreen is standard too, which is wild at this price. Inside, it's spacious. Seriously spacious. More rear legroom than the Camry, and a 15.6 cubic foot trunk. Build quality has come a long way. The seamless horizon lighting looks genuinely premium, and those dual curved displays feel more expensive than they are. You also get Hyundai's legendary 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, which is basically a don't worry about it card for a decade. Downsides? The base engine is fine, but not exciting, and front-wheel drive with torque from that N-line can get lively, but for the money, the Sonata delivers serious value. Number 8, 2026 Toyota Corolla Hybrid, price $27,750. 27 grand for a hybrid that hits 50 combined miles per gallon and comes with Toyota's bulletproof reputation. Yeah, that's a win. The Corolla Hybrid uses the 5th generation Toyota hybrid system with a 1.8-liter 4 and electric motor making 138 combined horsepower. Not fast, but not the point. City driving is where this thing shines. 53 miles per gallon city means you're basically sipping fuel. The ride is smooth, handling is composed, and Toyota even offers all-wheel drive for an extra $1,400, which drops efficiency to 48 combined, but adds another electric motor for the rear axle. Inside, it's practical, but basic. Standard 8-inch touchscreen, wireless phone projection, and cloth seats that are actually comfortable. The digital gauge cluster is now standard across all trims, which is nice. Rear legroom is adequate for adults, and the 13.1 cubic foot trunk handles groceries just fine. Acceleration is the weak point. 0 to 60 takes over 10 seconds with front drive, slightly quicker with AWD. But if you're buying a Corolla Hybrid, you're not drag racing. You're maximizing fuel economy and minimizing trips to the gas station. And at that, it's hard to beat. Number 7, 2026 Subaru Crosstrek, price $27,000. Now we're getting into crossover territory with Subaru's bestseller. The Crosstrek starts at $27,000 and comes standard with all-wheel drive. Not optional, standard. That alone makes it compelling if you live anywhere with weather. The base model now gets the 2.5-liter flat 4 making 180 horsepower, which is a nice upgrade from the old 2.0. It's paired with a CVT that's fine. Not exciting, but it works. Ground clearance is 8.7 inches standard, 9.3 on the Wilderness trim, which means you can actually take this thing off pavement without worrying. Inside, it's pure Subaru. Practical, durable, durable, but not luxurious. The 11.6-inch touchscreen is standard on premium and up, and it's responsive enough. Rear legroom is tight for tall folks, and cargo space at 20.4 cubic feet isn't huge, but it's versatile, and that hatchback body means you can actually fit stuff. The Crosstrek isn't fast, it isn't fancy, but it's capable and reliable. If you need AWD and want something that'll last forever, this is it. Just don't expect thrills. Number 6, 2026 Volkswagen Jetta, price $26,500. The last German sedan you can buy for under $30,000, and VW didn't cheap out. The Jetta starts at around $25,000 and comes with a turbocharged 1.5-liter 4, making 158 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. That torque figure is key. It makes the Jetta feel quicker than its 7-second 0 to 60 times suggests. Handling is the highlight here. The Jetta feels taut, composed, and genuinely fun on a good road. The steering has actual weight to it, and the chassis balance is excellent. It rides firm but not harsh, and the 8-speed automatic is smooth. Standard equipment includes an 8-inch touchscreen, wireless phone integration, LED lighting, and VW's IQ Drive suite of safety features. The cabin is spacious. Seriously, rear legroom is excellent, and build quality feels solid. German solid, not held together with hope. Solid. The catch: no all-wheel drive, no hybrid option, and the warranty is only 4 years 50,000 miles, which is weak compared to Hyundai or Kia. But if you want a sedan that's actually fun to drive and won't bore you to tears, the Jetta delivers. Number 5, 2026 Subaru Impreza, price $26,000. Subaru's entry-level car is now hatchback only. They killed the sedan, and it starts at $26,000 with standard all-wheel drive. The sport trim gets a 2.0-liter flat 4 with 152 horsepower, while the RS bumps to 180. Neither is quick, but again, that's not the point. The Impreza's party trick is AWD at this price. Most competitors are FWD only, or charge extra for AWD. Subaru just gives it to you. Ground clearance isn't Crosstrek level, but 8.7 inches is still respectable. Handling is composed, ride quality is comfortable, and the CVT is there. Inside, you get the big 11.6-inch vertical touchscreen, which is either great or annoying depending on your taste. Wireless CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and the cabin feels well built. Rear seats have decent space, and the hatchback means 20.4 cubic feet of cargo space with seats up. Fuel economy is average, around 30 combined, but that's the AWD tax. The Impreza isn't exciting, but it's practical, reliable, and goes anywhere. If you need AWD and want a car instead of a crossover, this is your move. Number 4, 2026 Hyundai Kona, price $26,200. The redesigned Kona is genuinely impressive. It starts at $26,200 and looks like nothing else on the road. Futuristic, bold, and weird in the best way. The base SE gets a 2.0-liter 4 with 147 horsepower, but step up to the SEL Premium or Limited, and you get a 1.6-liter turbo with 190 horses. That's the one you want. Interior space is shockingly good. Best-in-class rear legroom, a massive cargo area, 30 cubic feet with seats up, and Hyundai's 12.3-inch touchscreen standard across the board. Wireless phone projection, 4 USB ports, and a digital instrument cluster all come standard too. Safety tech is comprehensive. Forward collision avoidance, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, all standard. SEL Premium, and up add lane change assist and a 360-degree camera. Build quality is excellent and everything feels premium. Downsides, the base engine is weak, really weak. Highway merging can feel scary. Get the turbo. Also, no all-wheel drive standard. It costs $1,500 extra, but for the money, the Kona is one of the best subcompact SUVs you can buy. Hyundai nailed this one. Number 3, 2026 Nissan Kicks, price $23,200. At $23,200, the Kicks is one of the cheapest new vehicles you can buy, period. And after a complete redesign for 2025, it's actually good. The 1.2-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder makes 141 horsepower, which is adequate but not thrilling. CVT is standard. AWD is optional. The redesign brought modern styling, a much better interior, and tech tech that doesn't feel budget. Standard 12.3-inch touchscreen, wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, and a surprising amount of safety tech including Pro Pilot Assist on the SR trim. Ground clearance is 8.4 inches, which is best in class. Cargo space is massive, 30 cubic feet behind the rear seats, 60 with them folded. That's legitimately impressive. Fuel economy hits 31 combined with FWD. 30 with AWD. The ride is comfortable, the cabin is quiet, and it feels way more expensive than $23,000. It's not quick, 0 to 60 takes 9 seconds, and the interior materials are basic, but for someone who just needs reliable, practical transportation without spending much, the Kicks makes total sense. Plus, Nissan's been killing it on dependability lately. Number 2, 2026 Chevrolet Trax, $22,150. At $22,150, the Trax is stupid cheap, and after being redesigned for 2024, it's actually good now. No, really, the old Trax was awful. This new one, completely different story. The 1.2-liter turbo 3-cylinder makes 137 horsepower and 162 pound-feet paired with a traditional 6-speed automatic, not a CVT, thank God. It hits 60 in 8.8 seconds and gets 30 combined miles per gallon. Front-wheel drive only, no AWD option, but here's what matters. Space. The Trax has 54 cubic feet of cargo space with seats folded, 38.7 inches of rear legroom, and feels way bigger inside than outside. The 11-inch touchscreen is standard on LT and up. Wireless phone projection works great, and the cabin feels modern. Standard Chevy Safety Assist includes automatic emergency braking, lane keeping, and auto high beams. Higher trims add adaptive cruise and blind spot monitoring. Build quality is solid. Not luxury, but way better than you'd expect for 22 grand. It's not fast, it's not fancy, and no AWD hurts if you live in snow country. But as a practical, affordable, decent-looking small SUV, the Trax is shockingly good. Chevy knocked it out of the park. Number 1, 2026 Hyundai Elantra, $22,000. And here we are, the best bang for your buck. $22,000 gets you a sharp-looking compact sedan with more features than cars twice its price. The base SE has a 2.0-liter 4 with 147 horsepower, which is fine. Get the hybrid and you're looking at 139 combined horsepower, but 54 combined miles per gallon. That's insane. Standard equipment is nuts. 8-inch touchscreen, wireless phone projection, LED lighting, heated mirrors, 6 speakers, and Hyundai's full safety suite including blind spot monitoring, lane keeping, and automatic emergency braking, all standard. Inside, the design is genuinely striking. Sharp angles, a clean layout, and build quality that feels premium. Rear legroom is excellent. The trunk holds 14.2 cubic feet, and everything just feels solid. Step up to the SEL Sport and you get 18-inch wheels, better interior trim, and more tech for about $24,000. The hybrid is the smart move. 51 city, 58 highway, 54 combined miles per gallon for the blue trim. That's 594 miles of range per tank. You'll forget gas stations exist. The Elantra isn't the most exciting car, but it's smart, practical, efficient, and loaded with features. For 22 grand, it's genuinely hard to beat. Hyundai's hitting all the right notes here. If you want to watch the cheap daily sports cars you can buy, you can watch this video.